My name is Mike, and I'm the local McGraw-Hill rep for University of California, Irvine. The department and my team collaborated to put together your course materials for the current quarter in Dance 3. Today I will be briefing you on Connect and SmartBook, where you'll be accessing your assignments during the quarter. We're going to talk about some best practices for running the program. We'll get into the registration process and the resources available to you, specifically SmartBook. We'll also talk about the purchasing options and then wrap things up with technical support. To ensure the smoothest experience, I personally recommend running one of these three web browsers. If you have a Mac, Safari is fine. Beyond that, Firefox or Google Chrome come recommended. Please note that we ask you refrain from running Internet Explorer when accessing Connect, as Internet Explorer updates a bit too rapidly for McGraw-Hill and can result in an unuser-friendly experience. Connect is a software application, and like other applications, it has a tendency to get slowed down if there's too much space being taken up through your web browser. Please intermittently clean out the internet cookies and web browsing history to ensure ample room for the program to run. Your required materials for this course are going to be Core Concept in Health, the full edition, 14th edition by Paul Insel. Please note we have the custom edition of this book with the requisite print text and the required access code that is available in the campus bookstore. Registration is pretty straightforward. Copy and paste the course-specific URL provided by your instructor into the web browser to begin creating your Connect account. Hit Enter and you'll be brought to the welcome screen you can see on the left. Go ahead and enter your UCI College student email and hit Begin. Next, you'll be brought to the screen here where you will enter your first name, last name, security question, and password. Then hit Next Step. I mentioned the bookstore earlier. If you purchase your materials from the campus bookstore, you already have the access code needed. Enter the access code in the spaces on the upper left, click Submit, and you'll be asked to create your account. Maybe you work full-time, maybe you have a family at home, maybe you're not sure if you're going to stick with the course. Whatever your situation in the meantime, McGraw-Hill will provide you with 2 weeks of courtesy access to Connect. This will provide you access to your e-text, access to all the assignments online you need to get started, and at the end of those 2 weeks, you will need to make a decision. Purchase the code, drop the course, or whatever alternative you and your instructor arrive upon. Which leads you to your third option, which is you can always purchase online directly from McGraw-Hill. This is an $80 all-digital access code, meaning there is no print text available, and you plan on bringing your laptop, tablet, or mobile device to class in order to access your course materials. Once you've made your selection, you're all set. Here's a snapshot of your home screen in Connect. For those that make the purchase of the all-digital offering direct from McGraw-Hill, you have the option of acquiring the additional print text in loose leaf format directly for an additional $25, which McGraw-Hill will mail directly to your home at no cost. I mentioned SmartBook earlier. SmartBook is a study tool designed by McGraw-Hill for student success. SmartBook highlights what you specifically need to read, what you need to study, and what you need to learn to ensure every minute you spend in SmartBook is returned to you as the most value added, or what we call the most high impact minute possible. So what does this all mean? Learn Smart is going to be asking you questions based on the learning objectives within each chapter. You'll see you have questions at the top and an answer set. Some might be multiple choice, fill in the blank, or true, false. Learn Smart is going to ask you to assign a confidence rating to your response. It just wants to know how confident you are in your answer. It is not an exam or quiz and will not penalize you for answering incorrectly or being unsure. LearnSmart is then going to be recirculating these questions at the most opportune moments, and when you see that information again, it's more likely to move from your short-term memory to your long-term memory, where you can recall it during stressful moments, such as during a quiz or an exam. Based on your performance in LearnSmart module, SmartBook is now highlighting the corresponding passage in the embedded text. You'll note the passages here are highlighted in green and yellow. Passages that are highlighted in green mean go and you've mastered the concept. SmartBook is telling you to move on to the next passages that are highlighted in yellow. Passages highlighted in yellow mean slow down. We'd like you to reread the passage you see here, not necessarily the entire page. Answer a few more questions to build a greater foundation of this topic, and then it will in turn move to green, and then you can move on from there. Passages grayed out means they are not tied to the questions in the LearnSmart module. You can always turn off the highlighting features through the highlighting icon in the lower left-hand corner, which you see here. Thank you for your time. My final slide is on tech support. In the event you experience an issue in Connect or SmartBook, please give our customer care team a call at 800-331-5094 and note the hours. In the event the agent is not able to solve your issue or your issue reoccurs, you will be issued a case number. Please keep this and bring it to your instructor so the issue can be escalated for further resolution. Thanks again for your time and best of luck in Dance 3.